zum Weltmeisterschaft. Ich bin zwar ziemlich spät. War ja gut. Geht auch so.
Qualify for the Fortnite World Cup.
So, jetzt aber. Los. Ja, jetzt geht's.
Zeke, what do you got for us?
What's going on, guys? I'm hanging out with the Chicken Champions, guys. That game was insane. Feathers were flying, and you guys
Champions.
Did you figure out the strategy? Because you guys were well and ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, we practiced yesterday, and everything is thanks to this guy. This guy always goes for the 10 points, always, and he always gets it. So, thanks to you, man.
All right, then I'm coming to you, Mr. Carey. What was the strategy? How did you get the 10 points in there? Was it the same every time? Did you switch things up?
Yeah, I go for the 10 points each time and do the same strategy, and it seems to work.
So in this intense game of red light, green light, were you like stopping early, or were you just like going as far as you could go and then waiting?
Oh, Mist. Alter. Oh, Junge. Am besten gar nichts. So.
All right, now over to you guys. What do you guys think of this game mode? Has it been everything you thought it's been?
Yeah, it's great. We had a game plan. We definitely did what we came to do, and yeah, that's what we expected. So.
Very well executed. You did not lay an egg. All right, final question for you. I want to give you the chance to tell the world, you know, all the fans something. What do you want to tell them?
Thanks for the support from Spain, for the other world, and my team is it's good in this mode, and will we win the next match?
There you go. The excitement is real. Gentlemen, congratulations. Best of luck going forward. We're sending it back your way.
Brilliantly done there from the Chicken Champions. Thank you so much, Zeke. They're excited to be there. They stuck to the game. And shout out to Bensor. The one thing he was looking forward to on this trip, he wanted to play in front of a big crowd. He got that moment, running through, securing that for the Chicken Champions, and immediately
da war wieder die Marshmallow-Skins im Shop.
He put the team on his back or put the team in his dumpster. I don't know, that normally that wouldn't be a good thing, but in this circumstance, hey, it worked out for him.
Yeah, another prop to Kyoto as well. The only, or one of two controller players here, you know, in the creative finals, so very nice of him to kind of represent for those guys as well. And again, just showing that hey, he's got the moves out there.
He had the moves, was able to find the right angles, and now we've seen some developments from match 1 to match 2. Yep. What was the big thing that stuck out from you that was different?
In that last one, honestly, finally seeing someone pick up those 2-point props, right? Using those are points right there. But with that, we'll jump over to Bala. We'll take a fun look at some of the things that developed in our last few moments.
Thank you so much, guys. Yes, the Junkyard Juke is developing nicely. Everybody's starting to figure out what all the different tools and props they have available to them. So with that, we're going to hop into some of the tips and tricks that I've seen from the Junkyard Juke so far. We can roll the clip right now as all these players. The first thing I want to point out is there are these springboards. Unfortunately, Danyan gets picked out of the sky there. Not too happy about that. But moving on to Tomoya using the statue. This is one of the interesting scores I saw with the statue. Those higher point objects being useful. Scissors here with the springboard. The recovery and just barely doesn't get into the incinerator at the last second. And then here we have Tomoya.
Ich sehe gerade das Hand of Blood.
Just an awesome run towards there, looking
Da war
like
Hand
a
of
scene
Blood.
out of everybody, you know, crossing the street at the same time. Here's Tracius hitting some amazing shots through the black. And then he just continues shooting, just hoping that he can get a shot. This is the other team, the Cuddle Crew, doing the same thing, but then also synchronizing, making sure they have coverage on all angles. Finally, Tomoya made some amazing calls. We'll listen to them in a second, but this is what he did. Always timing it perfectly so that he can get in and make sure that his teammates also go at the same time and make it into that incinerator. So we're gonna head and listen to what those communications were like from Tomoya and team. In this one, they made sure the countdown was perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 10. I scored 10. I scored 10. We are both. We are both.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Werden mal die Deutschen gezeigt. Die Menschen, die Deutschen.
If they don't kill me, I score 10.
Das ist Amerikaner und Engländer, glaube ich.
1, 2, 3,
Okay, I got 5. I got
4. I got 10. No, he killed me. We are strong team.
Yeah,
I scored 0 in the second round. That's the problem.
I scored 0 in the first one, so
Like, we are all close points.
There you go. The Funky Fighters, you know they won the first Silver Llama. We're going to see if they can win the next one. We've got one more match here on Junkyard Juke to go, and we'll see who will come out on top with the Silver Llama from this. Guys, back to you.
Thank you so much, Bala, for that great breakdown. Listening to the comms, that's one thing I hadn't considered. I always just kind of like, yeah,
Das
it's
sind
gonna come up
Deutsche.
now, but these guys all on comms talking.
Kriegs.
One guy counted out, that guy's just like a metronome, make sure he has it on the dot every single time. Brilliantly done from them, but will they be able to take back that top spot? We've seen them do it. If they can grab that Silver Llama, they'll be in such a good spot. But right now, they aren't seeing the same success they saw before.
Yeah, you want to get the Silver Llama, but to get there, you got to make a new strategy. I think that right there, there was a lot of information in that bit right there. You kind of noticed the team synergy, and he said something very important in his interview there. Talked about being patient. You really have to be patient. You can't let the frustration get to you. You saw Scissors very expressive on the cam. Just, it's hard to get the pointer, and that's what I talked about before this whole thing started. I said, trust me, this is a lot harder than you guys think. You might just, you know, oh yeah, I'll turn it to something and run it through. Nah, man, you're gonna get shut down.
But I mean, it's just like, if you think about it, it's the mental aspect that really comes with it. If you're able to frustrate somebody else, then they're that much more off their game. And these guys are all great at that, coming through from some of the Death Run qualifiers. It makes it that much harder. But thank you guys so much for joining us here. And again, don't forget, there is a fantastic, awesome event-specific merch starting here right now, today on the 26th. You can also get it on retailrow.com. Make sure you celebrate the event. Remember it, grab some from your friends, your brothers, your family, people who couldn't be here, and celebrate the first ever Fortnite World Cup.
Yeah, you saw some of your favorite pros and competitors here rocking that new swag. Definitely loving it. All types of collaborations going on here. I love it when Fortnite releases new gear, you know? This kind of allows me to always spice it up.
I'm always a fan of anything Fortnite swag. That's
Noch mal ein Deutscher.
98% of my wardrobe.
Aber am meisten sieht man auf jeden Fall Amerikaner.
But enough from us. Match 3, set number 2, the final one on the original version of Junkyard Juke before we see the remix later on.
Ist Ninja eigentlich da? Ich hab nicht gesehen.
That's right.
And let's
begin.
The first round is on their way. Match number 3, set number 2. Who will be able to incinerate the
So Leute, das Ziel ist es, dass die Leute da reinkommen. Also die Props.
Fighters who took that first lobby, you need to make sure they don't get this one here, and basically everyone's first place.
Yep, and you can see there, Taldeck did land a shot straight through the curtain.
Das
Another kind of lane, right? You want to look at your lane, see which lane is available to you that's easy to maneuver the objects you want to bring through. Clivetex, for example, here is using a bear. There are no bears in this section, but he says, you know what? It's all good. I can sneak this around.
So the big thing with the bear, though, that you don't really consider is the coloring of the background. You're in the junkyard. You're a little bit in one of those desert
Clivetex hat
There's a lot of kind of muddle grounds and oranges around there. It makes it that much harder to stick out. However, if you if you're grabbing the snowman, you're just really flexing on everyone. It's like, yeah, I'm a snowman in the desert, and I'm going to score on you.
That's pretty hilarious because, you know, we haven't seen
finish,
weird objects in the back end for good reason. There are a couple other fun ones back there. If we get a pan around later, you'll probably notice a big old snowman or something like that. But with all this money on the line, there's no way everyone has time to play around like that.
You can't play around because every single one of those runs matters. And right now, we see Sunshine Soldiers swapping over. They've already put in 2-point props. So you need to be slightly more efficient on those runs, but good job getting on the board and consistently. And as we say that, 5-pointer goes in.
Ninja.
Ahead of the Funky Fresh, who have had a single
Ninja ist da.
run. So trying to get every possible point. It's all about min-maxing efficiency.
honestly, the Little Warriors are doing a great job at defending here.
Case
They
ist
all
auch
have a
da.
ton of eliminations. Taldeck at 6, Taco at 5, Kaz and Ninja both tied at 7. That is pretty good. They're shutting down all of their lanes. These guys are not here to play. Remember,
Ich wollte nämlich eben schon sagen, weil wenn Ninja nicht da ist, sie wäre das.
Keeping them out, making sure you find the right lane angles, and also sometimes just putting shots out in the right spot. You just need to be able to consistently deny as much as possible. And Taldog, that was sick!
I was like, are you behind that? Yeah, what's that? Didn't see that there before, didn't see that either. Taldog doing a good job so far, spotting things through the curtain. Let's see if he can find another here.
Falls euch wundert, nur wir sehen die in solchen Farben. Weil wenn man das ausspricht, hat es geschafft. Wer kommt noch? Jack oder so, Kyros, Svenos auch.
Last opportunities to make a point have just concluded, and that was the first round. There are 4 of these, so we're going to switch up the guards now. Little Whip Warriors get a chance at, trying to earn some points. And
so, Runde 2.
The next round will begin.
That dragon's so cool. That's so cool. Look at that.
Yo, looks real.
Yo, shout out to the observers. That shot right there, that's really cool. Big fan of it going out. And as you can see now, round 2 is underway. This is the final match on Junkyard Juke of set 2. And right off the bat, 2 archery targets and a water heater marching on out.
Also ich bin fürs Eis-Team. Mit den Eis-Scan.
It's one of the, I guess, smaller, large point objects. Magma doesn't even care. He's impatient. He saw the blinds open up. He just kept going.
Oder wo ist Handoff?
Right here, and notice stops very early. He's just trying to blend in as many points as possible right here.
Keine Ahnung, Fisch.
Did get picked up. It might have been the book there. That's the one thing that you need to note that makes it very difficult about the bullseye or the archery target is the fact that because it has those placed legs, you have to be deliberate about where you're setting down. Otherwise, you're like, boom, right there. That book would be a giveaway if somebody decided to look down and double check that box. But there's 6 other boxes around, so relatively safe. Good path chosen there from Tyler, and opts to stop and be, a little bit of patient, and might have cost him there. I think he would have had it if he had just go full send, and I think he thinks so too.
Yo, it makes me laugh to see him scratch his head, his jaw drops like, oh, being so close and not making it through is so unfortunate. Taldeck is going to find a little bit of success there as the Suezo, and you saw Alex J.
Das ist jetzt Fisch.
Well. Here's Zan from the band, representing, hugging really close to that cactus. So long as he's not pushing through it, yeah, he is going to be able to sneak on out. He kind of hiccups there. He's going to go all the way. He doesn't care if the curtain comes down. He sneaks right underneath Tamoya and his team up top. Funky Fighters are at 35 points now in the guard tower. They can't earn any more.
And that was a great run there by Zandy Knight. You see Svenos waiting for the blinds to go down, making sure he can find an angle, and then pushing in towards. Needs to be careful of that spring right there, but doesn't matter. Gets picked up anyway as he's like, hey, there wasn't a card there before. Alex JJ now looking to find a run. You can see Fish Fam and Llama
Ich würde sagen, Ninja hasst diesen Modus, weil ist halt da drin gut aimen. Okay, in Llama ist Handoff Platz.
Good stops at the same time, but particularly if you have 2 people
Handoff Platz gerade gestorben.
as the same item, it kind of has a little bit more of a benefit because you're like, yeah, those were both there.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, you know what? Honestly, if you see a bunch of the same things, they blend in a little more. It's when something's an oddball that you really start to shoot. So maybe it is a good idea to time it, right?
But there's split spawns, so you don't always consistently. There's different spawn points around the map that have the different exits as you go out, so you can coordinate with a teammate. Or what you can also do is sort of bait somebody else to do it, right? So you see somebody is running an archery target, and you're like, okay, I'm just going to grab that too, and then you follow their path. And if they get picked up, oh, well, you look slightly more natural, particularly if you're that much more patient. And you can see Svenos is actually doing that right now with Carnifex, both of them going into the box. Svenos does hit the spring, is hanging out behind the car, and will get the score. That was a great run.
Yeah, he actually recognized Horazi was not looking down in the right direction, so he took advantage of that. Funky Fighter let his guard down for just a second there. He did manage to sneak on through, so that was the big point there in the final seconds. As this round is now coming to a close there.
So,
Next round is going to begin. We're going to switch up the guards. Take another look.
Ich glaube, es gibt 4 Runden.
No dancing, just props and shots going out from the guards. Round 3 kicking off in the final match of set 2 at the Creative Finals. Who will be able to take that second silver llama? And right now, you see Bensor is going
Also ich
in for the 10-point
bezweifle,
prop.
dass
Right away,
Hendo
Kutu does get
ganz
the mimic, but then opts to go
weit
for a different
kommt.
route as players are
Aber
starting to feel a little bit of the pressure here. You can tell they need to score points. It's the first time we're starting to see some gnomes out there and another teddy bear on the run.
That's right, Kantaka representing here. He's putting himself straight behind every object that he can. I love that they're using the smaller objects. It's so much easier to score with those. When you bring those big ones out, it really is hard. He actually put himself inside the truck. You see that? He's following Kuta so close here. Just gotta use him as bait, really. As you get behind him, he's safe.
Yep, because they don't think they're going to fire twice in there. That's the benefit of it. But right away, you see Kaz, Taco, Shappy. Great little run there from the Little Whip Warriors.
Hand auf Platz,
Back into contention. There's 65 points currently, but a dumpster going in from Hand of Blood. There's another 10 points for Llama Record, though, pushing them up to 9.
Nee, warte.
They were the winners of that first match.
Da ist ein Lama-Team. Und Lama-Team ist Erster.
In the final round, they need to build up as much of a lead as possible here.
Ja.
Carraro actually has 15 eliminations, so he had a super successful guard round. But the Chicken Champions need to get picked up here. They need these points. And there it is. He's doing a lot of work for his team, showing that, hey, I can push us up here too. Just gonna go ahead and take that corner, throw him right over the fish bam now. And they're in the top 3 running.
That was a great run from him. Corner peak the entire time. Nobody was looking for him.
Ich moderiere gerade die WM, also, ne? Ja, ich moderiere gerade die WM.
Warum? Wie du moderierst.
Hand auf Platz Team ist jetzt ganz schlecht dabei. Also sind Erster, aber jetzt werden sie leicht aufgeholt. Okay, zu dritt auf den Ersten. Okay. Chicken Champions sind auf den Ersten.
Hey, warum moderierst du das?
Weil ich dann 10.000 V-Bucks bekomme.
Von wem?
Epic.
Yeah, this is pretty rough. Neither have the Llama company. The Llamas have
Okay.
not went into the guard tower at all.
Hat sich Epic etwa angeschrieben oder wie?
Ja.
Yes, excuse me, I misspoke there, meaning the Chicken Champions had already shot.
Okay, Funky Fighters ist jetzt Lucas. Er ist fast dran. Okay, jetzt ist schwarz, jetzt kann er durch. Und er kommt durch.
Glaubst du, das könnte ein Scherz sein?
Weil da hinter den Namen ein Haken war. Okay, Runde 3 von 4 sind abgeschlossen. Jetzt kommt die 4. Runde.
Und warum ausgerechnet du?
Ja, das machen mehrere.
Warum ich nicht?
Weil du kein Dings-Account hast. Okay, Chicken Champions sind auf dem ersten. Jetzt steigt er auf Platz langsam auf den dritten. Eben waren sie noch Erster und waren sehr gut dabei.
Was für ein Account?
YouTube. Ninjas Team ist halt nicht mehr unter den Top 3, sie sind erst Vierter. Aber ich meine, es ist noch nicht die letzte Runde. Ja, doch ist die letzte. Ist noch nicht vorbei.
This is still a fantastic game for all the teams in the top 3 right now.
And I mean, we saw the Ravens come up huge in their last match, pushing all the way from 7th into 3rd because of clutch last-minute decision-making. Right now, Little Whips are trying to do everything they can to catch up with the Chicken Champions.
20 Minuten.
Ninja still sticking with the water heater runs.
Ja, für diesen einen Spray auch.
But the Chicken Champions are still
Hab ich.
stretching out their lead. They have a 25-point lead, which means the Little Whip Warriors have to either start fast
Ich guck grad Ninja.
or switch to 10-point props.
Und schafft das. Ninja hat 11 Kills. Er hat halt krasse Spieler in seinem Team, aber ist halt Vierter.
Yes, they have. They were doing so good. And oh no, Ninja hits A huge spike there. He's trying to dodge.
Just
He's so close to making it through. Very, very close. Here comes a
Guckst
10
du gerade auch?
Taldock sneaks it right in. That's great for the Little Whip Warriors. That's actually going to throw
Kann
them
mich nicht
over. The
verknüpfen.
Llama Record Company right there. Cuddle Crew actually is somehow up. Look, the Little Whip Warriors actually went to second place now. They're so close to overthrowing the Chicken Champions as well.
It's going to come down to the last final moments. Can the Little Whip Warriors get the runs they need to? You can see Kaz is taking the corner route, trying to find whatever he can, and he's doing it very well so far. Avoiding the jump pads that I'm pretty sure Ninja called those ones out on the runs. He hit them on the last time. You can see they're only
Das
20
ist
points down.
jetzt
They're all 5-point props right
belastend.
now. They will be able to do it.
Okay, Ninjas Team ist Top.
Fish Fam is right there as well. They're only 25 points up.
Oh,
Here
ich habe
comes the rotation.
Sprachfehler.
5 points will be coming across for the Little Whips. Fish Fam also getting it, but Cuddle Crew does finally get pushed up there. Brilliantly done. 15 points now separates them, but Ryan gets one in for the Tender Defenders, pushing it.
Champions sieht so aus, als wenn die gewinnen.
30 seconds remaining. Rubius knows
25 mehr als Ninjas Team.
be safe. Oh, apologies, hidden so well. He was the statue going on there, and as you can see,
Das haben die zweimal hintereinander.
that's going to push them 30
Alter.
points clear.
Okay, 20 Sekunden.
Catches right back up. 19 seconds left, Monster in the final.
Ja, nee, werden wir nicht schaffen.
On Junkyard Juke. Can the last minute
Eine
scores
Frage.
come through? 25 points. They need a run of 10.
Wie
Kaz
lange
got in the box is coming just
brauchst
behind.
du noch?
Fish Fam gets picked
Ja,
up.
ein paar
The
Sekunden.
Chicken Champions have done
Ich kann
enough
später
to
noch
round
gucken.
out the final match. Brilliantly done in match 2.
Und ich kann es noch übers Match moderieren. Okay. Chicken Champions haben auf jeden Fall gewonnen. Okay. Dann gehen wir Duo. Und ich muss das hier eben noch live zuschauen. So, Video. Und so. Müsste das eigentlich kommen, wenn alles gut läuft. Und Mello-Skin ist wieder im Shop.
Ich weiß. Belastend für dich, oder?
Ja. Deswegen habe ich auch gerade diesen Emote gemacht.
Und wann bekommst du deine V-Bucks?
Ja, ich glaube danach.
Nach dem Event?
Das Problem ist, es war ja in Englisch. Ich habe erstmal so die Hälfte auf Google Übersetzer. Außer das mit V-Bucks habe ich verstanden.
Also.
Okay, es lädt. Kann ich das gucken jetzt? Ja.
Brilliant from the Fish Fam and Little Whip Warriors to push up
Jonas.
and pass those guys in the last moments, pushing them into the top 4 and earning just a little bit more of that prize money.
Okay, jetzt.
Was willst du denn mit den V-Bucks machen?
Ach, Battle Pass durchkaufen.
Ah, diesen hier?
Ja.
Sammelst du noch alle Fortnite ein?
Wahrscheinlich nicht. Ja, keine Ahnung, versuche ich.
Ehrlich?
Ich versuche es so weit wie ich komme.
Incredibly well, able to execute the game plan, talk with their teammates, come up with something new, and the Chicken Champions elevated. They were clearly better than the rest at Junkyard Juke, but the question is, will that continue when we get into the Golden Games? Right now, we're going to get a chance to speak with the Chicken Champions, who's up top with Pooks. Pooks, what do you got for us?
Thank you so much, Sundown. I am down here with the Chicken Champions who
Chicken Champions haben jetzt schon zweimal hintereinander gewonnen. Das sieht... Ja, das gibt Kohle.
Oh, what can I say? It's the power of Norway, the power of Spain, and the power of Detroit. Like, we're crushing it and we're
Das sind doch schon krasse Spieler.
Like, we're not good at shooting and stuff, but at hiding we're the best.
Bei mir ist ein Gegner.
I think is, well, let him take the big stuff, and we are like the supports. Like, we take the.
Was machst du mit den V-Bucks?
Habe ich doch gerade gesagt.
Hab ich nicht gehört.
Battle Pass durchkaufen.
Ja, stimmt.
so no one is watching the
Und wahrscheinlich auch noch den nächsten Bellpass holen, oder?
Ja. Komm, warte. Ich habe hier eine Treppe. Und ich habe eine Pump für dich. Hier ist eine Treppe platziert.
Und wo ist die Pump?
Hier. Oder eine Tag.
Welche Farbe hat die Tag? Habe ich schon. Wo bist du?
Der ist irgendwo hier oben. Irgendwo war ein Gegner. Irgendwo da. Lass ihn uns erstmal ganz entspannt holen. Oh, er hat eine Falle. Ich schwöre, bau mich doch ein. Er kommt, er kommt.
Ja, aber von wo?
Oh, ich sag doch, er kommt.
Ja, ich weiß, aber ich habe gefragt von wo und ich konnte oben nicht zubauen.
Das hört man doch. Egal.
Nein, nicht. Nicht, wenn du da drüber redest.
Das habe ich ja sogar gehört. Und ich höre mich zweimal. Egal. Ich bin komplett nicht eingespielt. Ich muss nur noch bei einem Kuchen tanzen.
Bei welchen?
Keine Ahnung.
Hast du ein...
Gibt es ein Happy ein?
Nein.
Gibt es... Warte, ich zähle auf, wo ich noch nicht war.
Aber manche sind auch an unbenannten Orten.
Warte, markiere einfach mal, wo es bei welchen unbekannten Orten es gibt. Kuchen.
Alter.
Also, oder warte. Auf jeden Fall war ich Shifty, Salty. Gibt es bei Dusty ein?
Nope.
Bei Lazy?
Nope. 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 Ja.
Okay, dann gehen wir Fatal.
Ah, als ob du nicht in Fatal warst.
Ja, sorry. Ich gehe nach Fatal.
Für die Kuchen-Challenge bin ich aber nach Fatal gegangen.
Okay.
Das war sogar der erste, das war mein zweiter Kuchen, den ich eingesammelt habe. Also hier.
Mein erster war Salty.
Mein erster war Shifty, dann Salty, dann Fatal.
So, meins war so, dann so.
Das ist egal, wo hier einfach weiter.
Irgendwie. So, Leute, auf jeden Fall hört einfach auf die anderen Moderatoren, die gerade reden. Das sind ja auch amerikanische Moderatoren.
Ich glaube, ich schaffe das noch nicht mal.
Geht so doch ohne. Ich schaff's auch nicht, deswegen gehe ich auch zur Drohne.
Ich schaff's genauso zu Drohne.
Der Moderator hat einfach gerade T-Post rausgehauen. Oh, das ist geil. Das ist geil gemacht gerade.
Oh ja. Hier ist der Kuchen.
Kommst? Ja, ich hab's jetzt fertig. Geil.
Hast du jetzt auch die Spitzhacke?
Ja. im Spiel reinmachen.
Weißt du, wo das riesige Monster-Skelett ist, bei dem du tanzen musst für den World Cup hier, Dings, Ladebildschirm?
Wo? Wo kann man den?
Ich gebe dir einen Tipp. Live-Event.
Also muss man hier tanzen.
Ja.
Okay, gut. Ich habe jetzt geraten.
Neuer Sniper, Isda.
Isda, Bruder.
Nix für dich da. Also ich hab den besten Loot. Du bekommst den Sniper.
Okay, finde ich gut. Ich habe nur einen Deagle. Kannst du mir ein bisschen Snee-Muni geben?
Snee, warte. Alter, kannst du mir Rocket Muni geben?
Ja, hab keine.
Sollte ich nicht lieber fahren? Haben wir das nicht eingeprobt? Dass du nicht fahren kannst? Dieses Cape. Oh, danke. Oh, toll. Du bist abgestiegen.
Meine Scheune.
Meine Scheune. Eins.
Ein Loot. Ein Loot. Oh, ich hab einen Tag. Deswegen ja mein Loot.
You guys heard it. If you're out in the crowd this weekend here live for the Fortnite World Cup, show us some energy because Peyton is going to be looking for your reactions and you could end up on stream.
You want to play with it, see how it goes?
That's not even a question. Like, I'm so
Ich habe bis jetzt 2 neue Snipes. Also kannst du eine haben. Okay, warte, wo geht die Zone hin? Ja, genau. Der Bildschirm von der WM ist einfach im Weg. Jetzt ist da gerade ein Chinese. Nee, in China ist ja Fortnite verboten, stimmt ja.
Ein Japanese.
Ja.
Sorry an alle Japaner.
Kannst du gucken, wo die kleine Zone hingeht?
So heavy.
Hallo?
Kleine Zone.
Ja, wenn man auf der Sniper guckt.
Hä? Nein.
Lol, hat jetzt der Japaner... Lol, der Japaner hatte einen Pokal.
Ja.
Kannst du das jetzt auch gucken?
Ja, klar.
Gerade ist der Turtle.
Kommst du zum Monster?
Ja.
Für den World Cup Ladebildschirm. Ach, soll ich dir was sagen? Aber da kannst du wahrscheinlich nicht mehr hin. Jugendraum macht einen Ausflug. Soll ich dir sagen, wohin? Fort Fun. 15 Euro.
Genau. Oder? Wo? Nein, doch nicht. Optische Täuschung.
Optische Täuschung.
Auf jeden Fall wurde hier gelootet. Dann eine
T-Shirt. Nice. Happy Birthday Fortnite. Ich meine, die sehen das ja wahrscheinlich. Ja. Happy Birthday.
Happy Birthday to me.
To you.
Me.
Happy Birthday to Fortnite. Happy Birthday Fortnite.
To me.
Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday Fortnite. Yeah, yeah.
Happy Birthday to me.
Yeah.
Which is incredible.
Woohoo! Party!
Da ist auch ein Pfeil bei dem Visier, wo die kleine Zone ist, ja.
Jonas, guck mal, warte. Yes. So alt schon ist Fortnite. So, nicht 2.
Wait.
We've got the big moment coming up very soon. But do you want to shout out your
Yay! Happy
I have a
birthday,
tool.
Fortnite.
Ich habe 72 Snipe-Schüsse.
We have fun in Season 10 Season 10 Fortnite Epic Games.
Great job with the practice round. We'll see you very soon.
Hab ich die Maps
Genau.
Maps bekommen?
Lol, bei mir war das Bild gerade voll unscharf. Hey, lol, hast du den Typ gerade gesehen, der so richtig komisch gezeigt hat? Auf jeden Fall machen die gerade irgendwie Kinderbelustigung oder so. Ja. Ey, Junge, der Panda gerade.
Ja.
Junge, so creep, Alter.
Bei mir ist ein bisschen Verzögerung.
Ja, komm,
bei mir ist gerade diese. Ja, bei mir ist jetzt der Panda.
Bruh. Bei mir jubelt das.
Da ist die Eistüte. War da auch.
Gegner.
Wo ist denn raus an die Eistüte?
Ja, Junge, Gegner. Help me, bro.
Hey, help you, bro. I'm coming in.
Ich mach einfach meine Wand kaputt.
Wo sind die?
Ja, die Snipen. Willst du schon merken.
Wo sind die ungefähr? Mach die mal. Okay, die snipen von irgendwo dort. Oh mein Gott, ich wurde getroffen. Hinter uns.
Hab ihn auch getroffen. Wirklich hinter uns.
Genau. Hinter uns war auch ein
komm.
Sniper. Ich komm ja.
Durch. Hört auf die Moderator.
Du machst gerade auch noch eine andere Bonus-Challenge.
So, du hast auch,
Ja, ich will halt den...
Hast du schon Minis?
Nein. Thank you.
Die bekriegen sich gerade. Der eine hat aber einen Hit, ne? Was ist da los? Sollen wir die pushen? Hast du Redeploy? Ich pushe.
Yep, hab ich.
Okay, komm. Der ist 1-0, glaube ich. Yes. Nein.
Warte, ich schieße einen Raketenwerfer.
Ja, mach. Oh.
Hab er knockt? Wir sind zu zweit.
Junge, er war so, Alter.
Los war Makaka, meld ihn, Alter.
Ja.
Nur wegen seinem Namen schon. Nur wegen seinem Namen sollte man ihn
Ich
schon
melde ihn.
Und Fortnite sieht das ja auch noch. Ja, aber dieser Name ist halt so Fremdschämen.
Der ist halt deutsch, ne?
Ist halt echt so.
Allein deswegen. Nein, ich bin auch deutsch, also. RIP. Ich spiele jetzt dieses Pizza-Minispiel. Jetzt habe ich Geburtstagshappen.
Was Geburtstagshappen? Ah, hier, Spitzhacke.
Ich mach das so lange, wie das Event ist.
Herr Jonas, Florian.
Hallo, roter Engel namens Florian.
Hallo. Epic Games wird dieses Video wahrscheinlich sehen.
Ja.
Also dieses...
Aber ganz ehrlich, tschüss Leute. Guckt euch den Fortnite-Stream selbst an.